This is Requiem, Avenging Angel, a little-known shooter from 1999. I was a programmer on it. My name's Owen Lockett. I'm trying to show some of the fun things about the game. This video is going to show Possess, the Possessed power. It's right here. And so with this power, you can take over the body of an enemy and kind of walk around for a while as that enemy. So if I do it, I can see that my real body is still standing there. And if I don't possess anyone, I get snapped back to my body, and it, as a penalty, it takes half my health. So that's to prevent me from just using it to look around corners or something like that. So I'm going to do it for real now and possess this guy. And you can see that my body has fallen to the ground as soon as I possess the guy. Now these guys just think I'm one of the guys. I'm going to go hide around this corner and wait for it to wear off. So after a certain amount of time, the guy dies, and I snap back to his position. So now I'm just back normally, and I'm going to resurrect this guy, and I'm going to possess. Here we go. Possess this guy. Gonna kill this guy. Gonna kind of harass this guy. And now you can see that this guy's gonna fire at me because he thinks I'm so now he's gonna stop because it timed out, and now I'm not possessing anybody, and I'm in my normal body, and he's resurrected, so he's friendly to me. Alright, so anyway, but that's an example of they were firing at me and I didn't take any damage, because when I'm possessing somebody, I'm invulnerable essentially. I can't, nothing is going to hurt me. So that's something you can take advantage of. You just have to be careful to not be, when the time's out, to not be sitting there being fired at. Alright, I'm going to possess this guy. Now, normally I would attack these guys, but I found that the game crashes when I do that. I don't know why. When I'm possessing someone. So I'm going to just let the possession wear off. And now it's worn off, and I'm just going to kill those guys normally.
You there, stop where you are.
It insisted that guy. Alright, now I can go back to doing possess. I'm going to possess this guy. It's kind of fun. It's kind of like a little bit of a stealth mechanic, which is kind of fun. So I'm gonna wait. So now I'm waiting for my essence to build up, so I can use possess again. I'm gonna possess this guy. There we go. So now you can see that these guys were shooting at my body as long as I, in my astral form, the body's just standing there vulnerable. So that's something you have to be careful about. Well, I kind of... So much for the stealth. Alright, so I'm going to... possess this guy. So now I need to get up this ladder, but I think it's a bug in the game that while I'm possessing someone, I can't climb ladders, so I'm going to wait for it to wear off. And I'm going to climb the ladder. Alright. So I can possess a resurrected guy, which can be kind of useful. I'm going to possess this guy. There we go. Alright, so now this is where I'm going. This guy's kind of tricky though, because I can't, in my astral body, I can't climb that ladder. And this guy has grenades, so he's kind of a little dangerous. Oh, there he goes, he fired one. So I'm gonna, oh no, this guy was firing one. Alright. Okay, come on. Alright, so I'm going to use, so the same bug that makes it so that I can't climb a ladder while I'm possessing someone also allows me to fly if my body is on a ladder. So let me say that again, say that a better way. When my real body is on a ladder, the game thinks, even when I'm in my astral body, the game thinks I'm still on the ladder, so it kind of lets me essentially fly. So I'm doing that right now, so because it thinks I'm on the ladder basically. So now I possess that guy, and I can still fly because the game still thinks my real body is on a ladder. So as long as, so I'm just gonna, this is gonna time out, and I'm gonna drop it. There we go. So it's kind of a way to, it's an exploit for that particular bug. It kind of lets you fly. Alright, so I can't climb this ladder because I'm possessing this guy. So I'm going to let it wear off. Alright, then I'm going to resurrect this guy. Then I'm just going to show this how this works again. I'm going to get on this ladder, I'm going to go into the possession mode, I'm going to possess this guy, and now I can fly because the game, my real body is on a ladder and the game thinks I'm on a ladder, so space and crouch, space goes up and crouch goes down. It's kind of how ladders work. It's just like a box that you can fly in, kind of, essentially. Alright, so now I'm going to show what happens when you go through a level boundary with your astral body. So around this corner, so what it did was it snapped me back to my body. It didn't penalize me by hurting me. I'll do it again. So around this corner, and I'm snapped back. So I'm just going to walk through that level boundary. You can see it was a level boundary. Alright, so that's possessed. So I'm going to show load up one other kind of fun scenario. Alright, so this is a little further in the game, and I'll just show you first how I would normally play this. So I insisted that guy, and he's just fighting with another guy who has rockets. Now I have to make this jump, which is kind of a dangerous jump because it's so high. Alright, so I'll just, I'll do this again. And the kind of the fun way, or the, yeah. So I'm gonna get on this ladder, and I'm gonna use the ladder flying trick. So now I can fly because my body's on that ladder. I'm going to possess the guy with the better weapon. And I'm still essentially flying. I don't need to, but it's just kind of fun. And now we're off. And so I got across here without having to jump, which is just kind of fun. So I'm going to resurrect these guys. So now I don't have any ladders over here, but if I want to get back over there and through that door. So, but if I don't want to, if I'm worried about making the jump, I can possess a guy and then make the jump. And if I miss the jump, I won't. It'll be fine because I can't. I'm invulnerable while I'm possessing someone, so I won't take any damage. But I made the jump, so just gonna kill this guy and flip the switch. All right. So now I want to go back into that room. So I'm gonna get on this ladder and do the same trick again. And fly over here and possess this guy. And because I left him alive there, I had someone to possess on the other side. So I was able to do the whole thing without having to worry about this jump, which is kind of fun. So So that's possess. I think you may have noticed that it's hard to tell when you're possessing a guy, and I'm not sure, but I think in the original game we took away the HUD. That would kind of make sense if we did that. Took away the HUD while you're possessing a guy, so it was some kind of indication that was happening. This version I'm playing is the GOG version. I think what happened is that when 3DO went out of business, someone bought, it was a fire sale, and someone bought the rights to a bunch of their games, and I mean the games themselves. And so someone has that person has fixed up Requiem so that it plays on modern machines, and put out a GOG and Steam version, which is really great. I really appreciate that, because the original version was hard to get running on modern machines, and there was especially bad was a progression bug midway through the game that I had a hard time getting through. So someone fixed it up well enough to so now it's a really playable game. So I really appreciate that. So anyway, that's Possess.